In the last class, we are discussing about the asexual reproduction, and now we are moving into the sexual reproduction, and we are studying class 12, chapter number first, sexual reproduction in the flowering plant. Let's go for the start. Sexual reproduction in flowering plant. Before we are start this chapter, it is necessary to it is need to know that what is the sexual reproduction. So put an heading and we are start and understand what is the sexual reproduction. Basically, in the asexual reproduction, only one parent cell or one parent organisms are involved. But in the sexual reproduction, two parents are involved and their male and female gametes fuse to produce a zygote. If two parents are involved in a biological process, produce the new organism, this process is called as sexual reproduction. Then we can say if two parent cell or organism are involved to produce new organism. Fusion of male and female gamete. This process is known as sexual reproduction. The basic need for the sexual reproduction is male and female gamete fusion. If the male and female gamete are fused, then zygote will the form, and this process is called the sexual reproduction. Okay. Now we are moving in flowering plant, and the second one is in human. Okay. First of all, we are talk about the what is the flowering plant. The flowering plant known as the angiospermic plant, in which flower are produced or flower are the organism, flower are the organ of the plant that show the sexual reproduction. Basically, the sexual reproductive organ of the plant is flower. The sexual reproductive organs in the plant is flower. ठीक है, अब यहाँ तक हमने इन द लास्ट क्लास वी आर डिस्कसिंग। अब हमें जो पढ़ना है वो पढ़ना है इसके आगे का। हम जो शुरू करने वाले थे वो ये था कि स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ फ्लावर। ओके, स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ फ्लावर। देन अगर मैं बात करूं स्ट्रक्चर की, अगर मैं बात करूं तो फ्लावर इज अ स्ट्रक्चर विच इज मेड अप ऑफ द फ्रॉम द shoot, so we can say it is a modified shoot. It is made up of from the stem like this. Stem here, and it has node and internode. This part is node, and the internode in the between of two node, that is part internode. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे इंटरनोड की जो लेंथ है ये छोटी हो जाती है। ठीक है, इस प्रकार है जैसे ये मान लो इंटरनोड है और यहाँ पे ये वाला पार्ट नोड हो गया, ये वाला पार्ट नोड हो गया, ये नोड हो गया, तो ये सिकुड़ जाएगी। अगर ये सिकुड़ेगी, कंप्रेस हो जाएगी। ठीक है, कंप्रेस होने की वजह से फॉर्मेशन होगा ऑफ फ्लावर का। ठीक है, तो ये नोड वाले जो पार्ट है ये बिल्कुल पास पास में आ जाएंगे कुछ इस तरीके से, और ये इस तरीके से स्ट्रक्चर का फॉर्मेशन कर लेंगे। ठीक है, ये हो गया फ्लावर का फॉर्मेशन। इन a typical flower means the angiospermic flower, and in the typical flower mainly four parts are present. We are saying that the four valves are present. So here we can write in a typical flower four valves are present. The four valves are, first one is calyx, second is corolla, third is androecium, and fourth one is the gynoecium. Okay, now we are discussing the structure, how it is looks like, and the valves of the flower it present how it is look like. Okay, so we are draw a structure of flower basically. Like this is a typical flower structures in which four parts are present. Okay, the first one, this part is known as calyx. The second one, red one part is known as corolla, and the third part that is also known as the stamen and androecium. Stamen is the single unit of androecium. Okay, and the last one part which is present on the center, this one is known as gynoecium. Now we are discussing one by one part of this flower and what is the features of this structure. Okay, so write the points one by one. कि a flower is the reproductive structure found in angiosperm, which is known as the flowering plant. Okay, it is modified shoot or stem where internodes are shortened. Okay, now we are moving on the next point. One point that is left, we are forget to that point, and now we are discussing what is the point. The flower can be unisexual or can maybe bisexual. What is the meaning of unisexual and bisexual flower? Basically, unisexual flower in which only one, either male or female, only one, either male or female organs are present. अगर किसी फ्लावर के अंदर या तो मेल है या फीमेल है, दोनों में से एक है, तो इस टाइप के फ्लावर को हम बोलते हैं यूनिसेक्सुअल फ्लावर। ओनली मेल और फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव organ. But in the bisexual, both male and female रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन प्रेजेंट। इतनी बात आपको समझ में आ गई होगी, ठीक है। नाउ वी आर मूविंग ऑन द नेक्स्ट पार्ट। In the NCERT, one word was given, that floriculture. What is the floriculture meaning? What is the floriculture means? Floriculture basically means for the study of flower. Okay. Now we are moving on the morphological parts of flower. As you know, and as I said in the fourth slide, that four part of a typical flower. We are discussing one by one. The first one is calyx. Calyx is the outermost part of the flower. It is outermost part of the flower. Okay. And it protect the flowering bud. In the initial stage of formation of flower, in the initial stage of formation of the flower, calyx protects the flowering bud. जब फ्लावर बन रहा होता है तो बहुत ही छोटा होता है, नाजुक होता है, तो उसको प्रोटेक्ट कौन करता है? कैलिक्स करता है। ओके, द नेक्स्ट वन इज द सिंगल यूनिट ऑफ कैलिक्स। सिंगल यूनिट ऑफ कैलिक्स is known as sepal. Okay, here you can see two units are present, but the single unit, that's the single unit, which is known as sepal. The group of sepal is known as the calyx. ठीक है, पूरा समूह जो होगा सेपल का उसको हम कैलिक्स बोलेंगे। उस समूह में से, उस ग्रुप में से एक जो सेपल है, एक जो कैलिक्स है, उसको हम सेपल बोलते हैं, ठीक है। नाउ वी आर मूविंग ऑन द नेक्स्ट पार्ट। Basically, the calyx part is green colored part. Calyx is generally green in color. What is that means? If the green color, it is showing or indicating that the chlorophyll present in this part, and the chlorophyll present, it's also the indication that is it's showing the photosynthesis process. तो हम ये बोल सकते हैं कि calyx show the photosynthesis process। ये ग्रीन कलर का होता है बेसिकली, और ग्रीन कलर का है, इसका मीनिंग है कि इसके अंदर क्लोरोफिल है, और क्लोरोफिल है ये दर्शाता है, इंडिकेट करता है कि इसके अंदर फोटोसिंथेसिस का प्रोसेस होता है। ओके, नाउ वी आर डिस्कसिंग अबाउट द कैलिक्स। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, कैलिक्स में भी कैलिक्स में भी फ्री टू ईच अदर। व्हाट इज दैट मीन? फ्री टू इज दैट ईच अदर, व्हाट इज दैट मीनिंग? इट मीन्स in this structure you can see this is the sepal। okay, this is part is the sepal। अब इस फ्लावर के अंदर ऐसा तो नहीं है कि केवल और केवल दो ही सेपल्स हैं। here are many sepal। if the many sepals are present like this, my finger is indicating the sepal and each finger indicating each sepal, and the group of fingers showing the calyx। okay, if the sepals